Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is another coffee break episode. So today there is no Q&A. We are going to be talking about some Etsy listings that I've just put up. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and we're going to get right into it. So basically over the past week I've been perfecting these spreadsheets. So I've been getting asked in messages and also comments if I sell my spreadsheets, if I've made them myself, what software I use, all of that. So everything I made myself. So I thought, why not make a spreadsheet pack? So there are two listings currently on Etsy. One is a basic and one is an advanced. One has 4 spreadsheets in it, and then the other one has 12 files. So it's got 8 tabs, I believe, in the actual spreadsheet, and then there are 4 Word documents, because some of them are Word, some of them are using Excel. So there's different packs that you can get. Then in about a week or so I'm going to be bringing out a expansion pack. So it just means that if you wanted singular items, then you could buy those separately so that you don't have to buy the whole pack. Obviously, if you are quite tech savvy like me, then you might be able to create a spreadsheet yourself, and then you just want a few like tabs that you can add in if you weren't sort of savvy enough to figure out how to make those. So yeah, I thought that that would work for people that might already have order logs and checklists and things like that, but they want a few other items in there. So I'm going to bring my Etsy shop onto the screen so that I can show you around and just explain these two listings for you. So we're going to bring it up. So as you can see, this is my Etsy shop. There is my Instagram, which is just at sweetthingsbyamy, and if you type in sweetthingsbyamy into Etsy in this search bar up here, then my shop will come up straight away, and it's just the one with this little logo here. So that's how you can tell it's mine. So as you can see, I have quite a few brownie listings. That is what I use this for. And they seem to be in everyone's basket at the minute. So that's exciting. I've been getting like 3 orders a day of Etsy trays, so that's exciting. But I thought that I would bring out this listing. So these are the two here at the top. So one is advanced, and that is £15, and then there is the basic one, which is 6. Obviously I had to counter in like my time to make this spreadsheet because it did take a lot of time, and it comes with a full instructions manual. So you're not just getting thrown a spreadsheet and you just have to work it out yourself. There is full instructions, about 5 pages. So yeah, you get detailed instructions on how to fill it out, how to make any amendments, so that you can upgrade it if you want to. And like I say, you can use this as a template, and then if you wanted to add bits to it yourself, if you are tech savvy, then you can, and it saves you time. Obviously it's a one-off payment, so we're going to go into the basic one first. So this is the basic one. As you can see, these are the spreadsheets that you get. I have to obviously cover them with text because someone might just copy them. So unfortunately you can't see it in too much detail, but this is for costing your bakes. Then we have an allergen list. Then we've got daily checks and a temperature log, and then this is the instructions pack. So that is the basic one. So if we go into the description, you've got one PDF, which is the instructions pack, and then you've got one Word file, which is the daily checks, and then everything else, all of the purple documents, are all Excel. So you've got 3 files, and they're all digital downloads, so it's immediate from Etsy. So it should be that you pay, and then Etsy will give you a notification once they've sorted out the transaction and that they've confirmed that it's gone through and everything. And then I will obviously receive the money, and you should be able to download them immediately. So it's super easy, you don't have to post anything, and you can just download it onto your computer or your laptop or whatever you're using, iPad. So yes, and you can actually use Excel on iPads, so it works for both like desktop, laptops and also iPads. I think you might be able to do it on your phone. I've never tried it because the screen is way too small for me, but you might be able to use it on your phone as well. So this is the description. So it's just got that this is the basic pack, and you need to hold the relevant license on Microsoft Office, I believe, because I think I pay a monthly subscription. It's about £5. and that allows you to create Word documents, Excel. I have a subscription because I'm regularly using it to like create spreadsheets or just to manage my spreadsheets, creating invoices, stuff like that. So I always need it, and for me it is a small fee. But if you didn't want to pay that, then you could use a free trial. I believe they're a week, and obviously it's free. And then you could edit the spreadsheets and print them off. So that would work for this pack because this doesn't need any editing. So you could edit it in the first week, and then it doesn't need constant editing. Whereas if you get the other pack, the advanced one, then you would likely need a license, because like a monthly subscription, because the order log would need regular updating to update your orders. So yeah, I think it would work more for this pack opposed to the other one. So you get 5 pages of instructions, 2 of them are like an intro and the front page, but it's actually 3 pages of actual instructions for you to read through. They are pretty easy to read. I tried to do it so that they weren't too formal, because personally I want it to feel like someone's explaining it to you, because I find that easier to follow. So hopefully they are easy enough to follow. But like I say, if there's any questions, just message me on either Etsy, in the comments on here, or on my Instagram. Any of them I'll reply on. So these are what it comes with: the instructions, the cost of your products, so that is a spreadsheet to it's filled with formulas to calculate the cost of your ingredients. Then you've got the temperature check log, then you've got the allergen list, and you've got the opening and closing checks. The only one that is a PDF and not editable is the instructions, because you wouldn't need to edit those, but all of the others are fully editable. So I'm going to be doing a walkthrough on my YouTube channel. Obviously, if you have the pack, then you can follow along with me, pause, fill bits out, pause, fill bits out, like that. If you don't have the pack, then you can just follow along if you wanted to, if you're intrigued. Obviously, you aren't going to have all of the formulas and all of the information that I'm inputting, but yeah, it's more useful to anyone that is actually purchasing the pack. So yes, that is that. So they're fully customizable. You can change fonts, colours, columns, add logos. If you wanted to add your logo in the corner, you could. You can change the colour of the actual spreadsheet. If you weren't fond of purple, you could change that. And then yeah, you can add lines to all the tables, make them bigger. Obviously I've tried to make it like a standard size, so like the order log has 5 like lines for each month, but as soon as you hit 5 you just add more in. It just depends on how many orders you're having. So then you've got a little how to order, so just make sure the quantity is 1, because you're only going to get like 1 digital file. If you order more than 1, then you're just going to get the same thing over and over. I believe you can download it as many times as you want, I think. So if you did lose the file, you should be able to re-download it, but I haven't tried it myself, but that is what I've read. Then you add it to your basket, check out. Once the transaction is complete, Etsy will email you and message you with like a notification, and then it should be able to download. So like I say, any questions, then there's a few T's and C's. Obviously if you don't have the correct license, then you can't then sort of blame me for it. I have to write it in there just for terms and conditions, but yeah, it just means that I have explained that you have to have a license. So if you don't, and then you kind of someone wanted their money back because they couldn't edit it, that wouldn't be my fault. And then just make sure you double check the email address you hold an Etsy account with. So like say if you're ordering it on your mum's Etsy account or something, you need to make sure that you have access to that account on like your computer, because when you go to download it, that's obviously the email address that it's going to, so you're going to need to have access to their Etsy account in order to download it. So that is everything. It's instant downloads, there's no delivery. So that is the basic one. So you get 4 files. And then if we go back here we have the advanced one. So this one you get 12 files, or 12 like tabs and files. So there's 1 PDF, which is the instructions. Then you've got 3 Word documents and 1 Excel. All of the Excel items are in one document, they're not separate, but the Word documents have to be done separately. So like I say, we have the cleaning schedule. I've left in all of my step-by-step for method, just because you would normally have to fill it all out yourself, but I thought there's only sort of one way or a few ways of wiping down a surface or like cleaning your cupboards. Like, it's going to be very limited on how you can explain it. So I thought there's no point in me taking it out, because someone's just going to write it in a very similar way. So if anything, it just helps you out because you don't have to write down your step by step. Obviously, if there's any steps that you do not do, then you just delete them and overwrite it. But it just gives you a bit of guidance so that you can look and you can go, right, there's a step by step, I think I do mine the same, I'll leave it the same. So it's just a bit easier. And I've left in all my tasks as well. Again, if there's anything that you don't do, then just leave that out. And then along the top, we just have how often you do it. And then I've put this last clean column because I've actually laminated my cleaning schedule. So I have one filled out with like my baking days, weekly, fortnightly, etc. But I also have the last cleaned, and it means that when I last cleaned it, I just write the date on there. And then the next time I clean it, I overwrite that with like whiteboard pen. So it's quite useful like that. Then this is the costing sheet, the same as the basic one. We've got invoices and receipts. So again, it's all filled out for you. So you literally just overwrite where there's any X's for like delivery, amounts, anything like that. Then we've got Etsy sales and sales like in-person delivery and collection. And then there's a little in advance bookings. So as you can see, there's months, and then the Etsy sales. That's the style of log that I keep for all of mine. Obviously, if you don't do Etsy sales, or you have maybe like an online shop, you could use it for that, because I like to keep any online orders separate from like social media orders, because a lot of people message me over Instagram and Facebook, and if they're collecting it or I'm delivering it, then it goes on the sales log. And then anyone that wants it posted, even if they message me by Instagram, I always say to them, go onto my Etsy, because then it means that all postals are in one place, and it's just so much easier for me to keep track of. And you get like notifications with reminders, things like that. So it's just easier because I can look and say, right, I've got these 6 to do, and I haven't got anywhere else on other platforms. So it's just easier that way. Then we have a monthly outgoings and a spending log. So outgoings is bills. So then you can look at that and say, right, I have £500 of bills, and I've earned, I don't know, 1,000 from my orders this month. So that means that I've got £500 left. And then you can look at your spending log. This I use more for bulk orders. So if I bulk buy like cake boards, cake boxes, anything to do with my brownies, packaging, stuff like that, which is a large amount, I put it on there just so that I don't budget in terms of like online orders. Obviously I know how much I can spend on a monthly basis, but it's more so that I can look back and go, right, this month I spent this much on boards, this month I spent this much, and I can see how much goes up or down, and I can kind of monitor it to say, right, I need to not buy, you know, like random cake pop molds and stuff like that I don't necessarily need, like buying the essentials, stuff like that. So it just means that you can kind of keep track of what you're buying, especially large amounts. I don't put like food orders on there. If I buy ingredients, I have the receipts, but I don't put them on there just because it's a necessary thing, whereas that is more for like packaging. But it's up to you what you use it for. Then we have the allergen list, the same as the basic version, and then we have the instructions pack. You also get a deep clean spreadsheet. It's not in the photos, but you also will get a deep clean one, which is a deep clean log, so that you can keep track of every time that you've done full cleans. So it's got it by item. So along the sides you put the date, and then along the top of the table has like oven, dishwasher, I don't know, floors, like it's got all of that, and then it also has space to add more. So yeah, that is what that one is. So I use it, and you can use it as like a tick list, or you can type them in if you wanted it on a digital version, but I quite like to print them off, things like that especially, but all of my order logs and stuff I leave digital. So Same as the other one, it's got a very similar description. The only thing that is different is the list here. So the instructions is 8 pages, 6 are actually written instructions, the other 2 are the intro and the front page. So this is what you get. So you get the order log, in-person and Etsy postal orders, costing of your products, spending log, outgoings log, deep clean log, cleaning schedule, temperature checks, allergen list, opening and closing checks, invoice and receipt. So all of the terms are exactly the same because it is the same like type of file and like the same digital purchase. So all of the terms and everything are the same. And like I say, it's a instant download, so you should be able to get it as soon as you've purchased and paid. So those are the 2 listings. I'm very, very excited. I've already had quite a few people favoriting it. So if you don't know how Etsy works, people can favorite your shop or they can favorite a listing. It's kind of like when you watch something on eBay. So yeah, considering I only uploaded it today, I've had quite a few people favoriting it. So that's good because it means they're interested. So that's nice. But yes, there will be a few expansion packs. Let me know down below, because the expansion packs will be cheaper, because like this one is £6 for 4, but two of them are £2 each, because they're a bit more like lengthy to make, and then some of the other tabs are only £1 each. So if there is anything that you in particular want to see, then please let me know, because I can make an expansion pack and it can go on there for £2, and then you can just download it. And even if you don't have the other spreadsheets that I sell, you can just get the mini packs of like a £2 tab, and then you can just copy that into a spreadsheet that you already have, if that makes sense. So you can copy tabs from other spreadsheets into something that you've already created. So you just download mine and then copy it over. So it's quite useful in that sense, because if you are savvy enough to have made your own like order log or something, but you wanted something in particular, then like I say, I can just create it for you. And I do custom orders, but they have to be requested. So as you can see down here, there is a little custom order box down here where you can click on it and then it will message me. Because yeah, obviously some people might want it particularly tailored to them, or they might want the standard design, which everyone will be getting. But yeah, if there's anything in particular you want me to add in for you, then I can add in customization for you. Because like I say, for any of the ones that have got, so like the costing one, I can add in all of your recipes for you if you didn't want to do it yourself, and like all of the ingredients you use, I can fill out all of that for you and put in all the formulas, so that when you get it, it is populated for your business. It's completely up to you. But those are the 2 options currently, and like I say, there will be a couple more. But if you're interested in brownies, then you can check out the other listings, because they're all on here. And they're posted all over the UK, so they're perfect for Christmas gifts. But if you are interested in the costing spreadsheet, then feel free to favourite the shop, and when you favourite the shop, you'll get updates. So like see here, I get updates on this person because I favorited their shop. So it just sends you a little notification every time someone uploads something to their shop, so you'll see every time I get a new listing on there, basically. So yes, that is the announcement. That was it, basically. So I'm super excited, and yeah, my Etsy has been getting more and more popular. I recently featured, I don't know whether I think I did mention this, but I don't know how long ago it was, but I featured in someone's gift guide with my brownies, and literally after that video, if you know who they are, it's Hazel Maria Wood, and she's a YouTuber, and I've been watching her for literally over a year, and then she did like a gift guide poll, and she said like, enter your small business and then I'll select a few, and then she selected me, so that was really exciting. And since then I've had quite a few people ordering who have said like, I watched Hazel's video and I found your business from that, and I was like, this is just amazing, that she has helped me so much without even like realising it, and yeah, I was super thankful to her. but yes, so it seems to have now taken off. I did a few Halloween brownies, but the thing is, because so many people do Etsy brownies, obviously it's like a populated market, but I find that if you do something that is different to everyone else's, then it's more popular. So mine are quite different. A lot of people don't add as many toppings as I do, so yeah, I like to make it look like a loaded brownie rather than just baking with the ingredients in there. I like to put loads of toppings on top. This is my Christmas one, which is just delicious, so good, and the candy cane on there. But yeah, so I'm really excited because Etsy is doing great at the moment. If you want to see a video on how to create an Etsy shop and how to create listings on Etsy, then again, let me know down below, because I figured it all out myself. It was like trial and error on what works, what promotes, what like categories to put everything in, and the way to write your descriptions, what photos, etc. And as well as pricing, because there are fees on Etsy, so quite large fees, so you do have to make sure that your prices cover the fees, otherwise you will be at a loss. So if you want me to go into that, then again let me know, because I could do a video on Etsy shops, which might be helpful for some of you thinking of starting an Etsy shop, especially since we're in a lockdown. It's quite good because it's all postal, so if you have a business and you're thinking of doing that, then yeah, let me know. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm really hungry, so I'm going to go and eat something. I've got work later, but this should be up, fingers crossed, if I get it edited before work. So it should be up around 8. If you're watching it, then it's gone up around 8. So yes, I'm going to leave you. If you did like this, then please make sure you've hit the thumbs up and you have subscribed. And if you want to see more baking content, then hit that bell. If you are a baker yourself, then let me know in the comments, because I love when people comment saying that they're bakers as well. It really makes my day seeing everyone's comments. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye!